We now go live to Green Park Community Centre where Jim Naps has Andrew Paterson waiting to talk to us. Andrew, how are you feeling just now? You've just sealed promotion. A fantastic end to the season, surely, after some really almost a struggle there for the last few games, but you've done it. You're promoted. Division A next year. How do you feel?
It's fantastic. We were a bit worried coming into this week, with Malmo catching us up at the top two. I think it would have been a bit of a sickener to have gone all season without dropping out the top two and then to have not finished in the top two, not finished in that promotion spot. So I think there's an immense sense of relief amongst the guys today. But I think, to be fair, today's performance was how we can play. If you look at the possession and things like that, I think we dominated the game. But it's fantastic. We can now take our foot off the pedal and look at next season. We have had our eye on maybe a few people we'd like to bring in, but that would only be if we got promoted. Now we can make that happen, hopefully. Are you going
to be trying to win that championship in the last game? You sound like you're looking towards next season already.
I think it would be a nice bonus to win the championship of this
You're only a
division.
point behind Pohang. Surely you'll be pushing for that in your last game. Surely, Andrew.
Well, I mean, we'd like to, but I think what we've got to remember is what we started like at the beginning of the season. I think it was get promoted. Was the aim to get into that top flight, and now we've got that. I mean, especially for myself with the way last season went, and there's a lot of hurt in there.
Yes.
I feel there's been a big, this has been a redemption this season. So to win the league would be fantastic. Don't get me wrong. But the main aim was to get promoted this season, and that's what we've achieved.
And you are looking, of course, to bring players in. You've just said, how do you feel about your current crop of players? How do you feel they've performed this year?
I think we've got some fantastic players that we can look forward to taking into the top tier. I think there's some guys that maybe could have performed a little better, or maybe just weren't played at the right time. I think we do have a good, strong team, but I think that there's a big step up in class when you go up into that Division A. So we'll need to bring in other players to strengthen the team and to give us that extra dimension.
Are you surprised how the goal came today? It was Podolski from a nodded on header, and he of course headed it in. Don't expect Podolski to be on the end of headers.
Well, that's true, but I think we decided to go for a different pairing up front with Tony and Podolski today, and I think putting Podolski up front, showing the faith in him. He's gone on and he's had a fantastic game. As I feel Tony was great. I really think that he justified me putting my faith in him. I think he had a great game as well. But seeing Podolski on the end of that header, I think it put the guys at ease. To get an early goal, an early-ish goal, which if you're going into like 70 minutes, you've still not scored, then you can start to tense up a bit and let the mistakes happen and let the other team in. So we were able to relax and go on and get the result today. So it's great.
And relaxing, are you going to be relaxing on holiday at the World Cup this year? Are you going to be there?
Yeah, I'm going to be there because we've got a few players going. Podolski will be there, and Victor Valdez, a couple of others. So I'll be going to see how the lads get on. So hopefully they'll do well. Plus we might be able to hopefully find another few players there
for next season.
Exactly.
Well, it was an absolutely fantastic result for you today, and the end to a great season for Angers. Congratulations, Andrew.
Thank
Cheers
you.
for joining us.
Woo!